So can a person completely master a language in 6 months, which is 180 days? My answer is yes, absolutely possible. And I genuinely believe that if you follow the method I'm about to share, almost anyone can reach the conversational fluency. And it doesn't matter who you are, what your background is, or how bad you think your memory is. But now, when I say learn a language, I'm not talking about passing an exam or obtaining a certain certificate. I mean, you can hold conversations, you can express your thoughts, you can understand what other people are saying. That, to me, is real language learning. And looking back, whether it was Japanese, French, or Thai, I basically used the same method every single time. So let's break it down into four distinct phases. The phase one, learn all the letters and pronunciation rules. If you speak English, languages like French or German may seem relatively easy because they share the similar alphabets. But if you learn Korean, Chinese, or Thai, everything changes. New writing system, new sounds, new logic, so it takes time. For example, I remember when I learned Thai, I spent almost 1 full month just to remember all the alphabets, all the letters. And if anyone speaks Chinese, must know Chinese has countless letters. Even Chinese is one of my mother tongue. I'm still not able to recognize all of it. So when I say learn all the letters, I mean learn the writing and pronouncing system. And here is the golden rule. No matter how difficult the language is, don't stay in this phase for more than 30 days. Because learning letters is just an entrance, we still have a huge world ahead. Also, many languages have their pronunciation exceptions and special cases, so ignore them for now. Don't waste your mental energy trying to memorize all the exception. Let's just move on. And here comes the phase two, learn the most basic vocabulary and grammar. And I say extremely basic. If it's for nouns, I, you, he or she, mom or dad. For the verbs, want, like, hope. For the adjectives, beautiful, cute, good or bad. That's it. So, what about the grammar? You only need to know, is this sentence talking about past, present, or future? That's it. You don't need to spend a month memorizing complex grammar like relative clauses, like passive voice or subjunctive mood. You don't need to. It's good to know they exist, but don't waste amounts of energy trying to memorize all of them immediately, because when people actually speak, nobody is thinking about grammar in real time. So this phase should not exceed 10 days. I even considered to remove this phase entirely, but knowing the core vocabulary or grammar does make the next stage much more efficient. So just remember, keep it simple and keep going. Phase 3, go crazy with listening. At this point, we've used 40 days and we still have 140 days left. And now we focus on listening. We listen 5 hours a day, 100 days, which is 500 hours total. Sounds impossible, right? But trust me, it's highly doable. So, what happens after 100 hours? Your brain starts changing, your language instincts begin rebuilding themselves. You stop translating word by word. Instead, you start recognizing the fixed expressions, the sentence patterns, the language rhythm. And don't just do the passive listening, we should combine the extensive listening and intensive listening as well. And I know it sounds exhausting, but no, let me give my trick to you. Find TV dramas or TV series you might like, or find a celebrity you might be obsessed with and watch their contents. It's better use content with bilingual subtitles so you can instantly connect the words to the emotional context of the scene. And remember, choose the material people use in daily life, like modern dramas is great. Historical dramas, maybe not the best choice if your goal is the everyday conversation. Phase 4, start speaking and communicating. here comes the last stage, and it's the final 40-day sprint. Your ears might understand the language now, but your mouth still doesn't. Your mouth is still stiff. So we split these 40 days into two parts. The first 20 days we use for imitation. Pick a short video, 1 or 2 minutes, write down every sentence verbatim, and copy everything: the intonation, speed, emotion, accent, and memorize it completely. Yes, completely. Because this is how your mouth adapts to the language. Then comes the final 20 days. This is what the magic happens. We practice in real life. We talk to the native speakers, talk about anything and everything: work, food, lives, dreams, everything. And you will suddenly realize something shocking. Oh, wait, I can understand them. I can answer them too. So, what if you don't have native speakers around you or you're stuck at home? It doesn't matter. We can create our own scenarios and talk to myself. For example, when I learn French, I imagine I'm in a French job interview. I answer interview in French in my head. When I learn Thai, I imagine I'm in the Songkran Water Festival meeting new people, and I create conversations in my head. So the important thing is use the language, try to communicate, try to express. And that's the plan. So let's do a quick recap of 180-day transformation plan. So day 1 to day 30, learn the writing system and pronunciation rules. Day 31 to 40, remember the essential vocabulary and grammar. Days 41 to 140, accumulate 500 listening hours. So days 141 to 180, memorize, imitate, communicate. And I truly believe this works for almost any language. In 6 months later, you may not be perfect, but you might be surprised how much you can already understand, how much you can already speak. So if you don't believe me, pick a language and start day 1 tomorrow and prove me wrong. So don't forget hit like, subscribe for more language learning tips, and let me know in the comment below which language are you gonna conquer in next 6 months. See you in the next video.